is new. So Chana hooked it up with a 6700H.
Nice.
So I get to try center height for Oro, and actually my rear surrounds now work. Center height makes a difference. Yeah. I like center height. I think I like center height more than Voice of God.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Yeah, it kind of just it just kind of like raises the image, so it's like right in the middle of my screen. It's nothing too crazy, nothing too drastic, but yeah, it's noticeable. I like it. Anyway,
nice. Well, congratulations, Derek.
So then the question I posed to Joe was, is it worth that price jump? Because he's going from the 4700, which is $16.99, now to the 6700, which is $22.99. Good God, $22.99. No, $32.99. Wait a minute, I'm wrong. Hold on. I am totally wrong here. The Denon 4700H is over 2,000, right?
I don't know.
2,099. So 2,099. Okay,
price
so
keeps changing.
2,099 versus 3,300. So a $1,200 difference. Is it worth the $1,200 difference? I guess is the question.
I guess if you're going to max out all the channels, right? Because what sucks is if you have the 4700H, and let's say if you want to do an Oro setup and you have 7 ear level channels, the rear surrounds just don't work because it can't process that many channels, right? Enough, in Oro. So you have rear surrounds and they just don't work. So that kind of sucks. But yeah, I think if you're gonna do something like that, yeah.
Which is why I sent it over to Joe, because all I can do is a 9-channel or 10-channel upstairs, right? I can do 11 here. The 13-channel receiver. Like, if you don't need it, you don't need it. And I mean, if you are thinking like, hey, I have this living room set up now, we're planning on moving to a place where I have a dedicated space where I possibly could run 13-channel, then maybe it is worth it. But yeah. Cool, man.
Yeah. It's just one of those things, like that last little bit to get the rear channels to work and to be able to do center height. Or, I guess if you're going to do an Atmos setup, you get to do wides.
Front wides or 6 height channels.
Or 6 height. So, yeah, I think it's just that last little bit is always going to cost you a lot more than, the first little bit of improvement.
And what was the other thing, Joe? The 4700H and the 6700H? One's made in Japan and one isn't.
Yeah, it's funny. It's like I turned the knob on that thing. I'm like, hold up a second. Why does this feel different? So I made a little short video. I'm like, oh, crazy. Like, they do feel different. Like, the knobs are like a little bit better made. One's clicky and feels cheap, and the other one feels like nicely weighted. I'm like, oh, that's a weird little thing that they didn't have to change. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. You pay a lot for that, though.
Yeah, you pay a lot for that.
If you're interested in joining us in the after show, you can visit patreon.com/daily HiFi. We'd love to hang out with you and get to know you better. We're going to have a lot of fun.